now we'll flip over the card that represents the person asking the question. And we've got not such a good card here. We've got the 5 of coin. The 5 of coin represents indignance, poverty, need, humility, request for justice. This position, the position of representing a person, it would represent a person that was maybe humble, that was maybe living a life of a monk or something like that, where they were sacrificing, making in some way making sacrifice, I would have to say. I mean, not such a bad card, this position, but it doesn't really tell us a lot. So now we'll flip over our next card. What we have is the stars in the it position, which is the point of view of others. This card in this position is represent that others would either believe in you, others believe you, or others have hope in a favorable solution for this question. It's hard to really say. The stars in this position is a rather difficult thing to understand. So now we'll move on to our card in our 9th position. This card represents hopes and fears. Okay, we have enough face cards. So this is our fourth face card. This is the Prince of Coin, the Prince of Pentacles, which is the page in the suit of Pentacles, or the suit of coin. The Prince of Coins represents the birth of an interest, the birth of money, the birth of the pursuit of wealth, or it could also mean another child. In the hopes and fears, it's really hard to say. This could represent a child. This could represent a child. This could represent a future mate or a future acquaintance or a friend, something of that nature. It could also in a way represent yourself. It's your hopes and fears, but it's not that bad. It means maybe you're not as careful with money as possible, or something like that. This is not a very good card either, so these 3 cards are unfortunately not very good for this reading. Okay, and so we're going to flip over our last card here. This is the ending card for this. If the hopes and fears are understood, and the card in our 4th position is dealt with in some way, which would be the feminine power, the feminine power. Mature feminine power, then this will be our final outcome. So this outcome is one of the wands, the 10 of wands. The 10 of wands is yourself and represents yourself and others. So this is a balancing. This card says balance. This is a good card to have as an ending card when you have a polarization. You look at the polarization, like when you have the polarization here, and you get a card of balance like this at the end. It generally represents a harmonious outcome. This one represents you and your friend. So if this was maybe a question of a friend or something of that nature, then this would make a lot of sense. Connections, learning your social life and interests, and time management. It was a balancing act. Perhaps here's the harmony, here's the balancing act. There's hope. There's some kind of fear, maybe of something that's going to figure out of balance. It has to do with the birth of some kind of monetary pursuit. Perhaps it's your retirement. And so then anyway, so this is the end of this reading. I'm not going to really sum it up because I'm almost out of tape. But anyway, if anybody would like me to do one of these, just send me a video, and we'll make arrangements. There's a lot of different ways I can do it. You can either give me some numbers, I'll just count through them in the deck and pick out those cards, or I could just randomize it and pick out the cards for you. But I was like, this is something I enjoy doing. I want to see if I can do it without leaving my house. No, I'm kidding. But I was just looking to see if I could do it through fortune telling, through video, through YouTube or something of that nature. So hopefully this interests somebody, and I'll get some responses. Thank you.